What is good, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News. Today we're taking a look at quite a number of cool topics. We got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild winning the South by Southwest Game of the Year. We also have a confirmed LEGO Incredibles game coming, and also how Revolt of Gamers on the Nintendo Switch is getting crossplay with the Xbox One and PC. So some cool stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with South by Southwest. They announced their 2018 game winners, and the Legend of Zelda takes home the big one, the Game of the Year. So let's go ahead and get into a little bit of the press release here. So South by Southwest Gaming has announced the winners of the 2018 South by Southwest Gaming Awards. There are 24 different categories, a bunch of different stuff there. You can check out the link in the description below if you want to know more information on that. Now, award winner highlights include Game of the Year winner, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild from Nintendo, Mobile Game of the Year winner, Fire Emblem Heroes from Nintendo and Intelligent Systems, Esports Game of the Year winner was PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds from Bluehole Studio Inc., Tabletop Game of the Year winner was Gloomhaven, which I've never heard of the developer or that game, and the Trending Game of the Year winner was PlayerUnknown's Battleground from Bluehole Studio Inc. again. So great stuff there. If you want to see the full list of winners, obviously you can check out the link in the description below. But overall, I'm hyped and excited for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It actually won numerous awards from the South by Southwest Awards show, and it just goes to show you that pretty much Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was a masterpiece. It was a masterpiece. It won so many Game of the Year awards. It got so many great scores, and to me, it really put Legend of Zelda back on the map for me, because as you guys know, or maybe if you didn't know, Legend of Zelda wasn't in my top 3 franchises for Nintendo. I mean, it was a historic franchise. I recognize how great it was, but the games just necessarily weren't for me exactly. But The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is what I'm all about, man. It is such a great game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, easily in my top 3, and I cannot wait to see more of what they do in that engine, how they improve it, how they enhance it for the Nintendo Switch, and make a game particularly for the Nintendo Switch built in that engine, kind of around exactly what the system is doing, instead of having to balance going from the Wii U to the Nintendo Switch. So I'm excited for the future of the Legend of Zelda series. I think that it's going in the right direction. They've been trying to kind of find like the right niche for it, because they've been trying to reinvent Zelda for how many decades now at this point, right? When they went from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess to Legend of Zelda on the Wii. I mean, it took so long to get that. Then the Legend of Zelda game from the Wii to the Wii U and Nintendo Switch. I mean, it's been a long time, and we haven't had that many Zelda games in terms of new titles. So I'm really happy that they found exactly what they were looking for, I think, with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I can't wait to see what they build next for us, because this is just the beginning of something beautiful. And of course, it took the system like the Nintendo Switch. I mean, although it's great on the Wii U, but on the Nintendo Switch, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, in my opinion, kind of takes it to a whole new level, because you can play the game anywhere, because it does have some of those extra features built into there. And imagine what they do with HD Rumble, because that was something that they couldn't put into the game. Imagine now that they have like a full development cycle, and they know the system they're going to be working on. Just like, think of the possibilities. So it's really exciting for Legend of Zelda going forward. So what do you guys think about the South by Southwest Awards in terms of Legend of Zelda winning Game of the Year? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, now moving into the next article here, LEGO Incredibles. That game has been confirmed, because it was rumored earlier. There was all sorts of reports coming out that there is going to be a LEGO Incredibles game, and now we actually have some confirmation on this, and that is thanks to the LEGO Juniors Incredibles 2 sets. It's definitely happening. Now, these new sets are appearing at retailers ahead of their official launch, and on the back of the instruction booklets, an image included for the LEGO The Incredibles game, which has not been officially announced. Now, LEGO The Incredibles is coming to Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and it should arrive later this year, with Warner Bros. Making the game. So overall, pretty cool stuff there, especially if you're into LEGO games, if you're into The Incredibles. This is a franchise that people have been wanting to come back for a long time now, and The Incredibles is finally coming back to theaters with the new movie that's coming, I guess in 2019. I'm not exactly sure when the Incredibles movie is dropping, but I know it's dropping at some point, or was it later than that? Who knows? Anyway, you guys will know. I'll have a link, or I'll put it up on the screen somewhere, something like that. But either way, it's good for the Incredible fans. I'm not as big on this franchise as everyone else. I mean, I watched it back when the first one came out, and I thought that it was good, but there were people that were freaking out about the Incredibles coming back, and I was just like, okay, yeah, that's great. Incredibles are cool. I do like the franchise. I do think that it's fun. It's a great movie, and I think that these LEGO games are going to benefit from having something like the Incredibles. I think lately LEGO games have been getting a bit stale. I played the Marvel LEGO games in terms of the second one, and I hated it. The Marvel superheroes, I don't think it's very good. Maybe this one's going to be better, but then again, at the same time, You never know with these Lego games. Some of them are better than others. I still think that Lego City Undercover is probably the best Lego game that I've played, but overall, this Incredibles game could be really good based on the different powers that they have here in terms of what they do, but we still have to wait, right? These licensed games with these Lego ones, man, you never know what you're going to get with some of them. Some of them are easily better quality than others. So overall, I do think that it's good to just wait and see, but it's good that we have a confirmation on this now because this has been rumored for a while. So what do you guys think about the Lego Incredibles game? Are you planning on picking it up for any of the systems out there? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving into the final article here, Hover Revolt of Gamers for the Nintendo Switch will feature an awesome addition, and that is crossplay with the Xbox One and PC versions of the game. So there have been a number of different games that have been coming out and having some crossplay. We got Rocket League, which is probably the biggest one. I know Minecraft out there has some nice crossplay as well. Well, you can add Hover Revolt of Gamers to that list once it does launch. Now, we don't have any solid launch date when Hover Revolt of Gamers is coming out, and this game is so old at this point. I remember them talking about Hover Revolt of Gamers for the Wii U. It was originally supposed to come out for that system, but then it ended up getting canceled on that system, then brought over to Nintendo Switch, and it's just, man, it's crazy kind of what's going on with this in terms of the console versions, but I understand they're a very, very small studio. They do not have a ton of people working for them, so it's going to take them some time, especially because they're still working on the PC and getting that version up to date. I think it's like early access to where people can play. It's a full complete game. You can play it. It's cool and everything, and this is probably the next best thing that we have for like Jet Set Radio or Jet Grind Radio. You know, people have been asking for that franchise to come back, but you know Sega, as soon as people ask for something, they say, you want Sonic? We say, no. Can we have Jet Grind Radio? Oh, you want Sonic? Like, no. Can we have like Phantasy Star Online? You want Sonic? Can we have Skies of Arcadia? You want Sonic? And it's like, that's pretty much what Sega just tells us. Oh, you want Sonic, right? So, I mean, it's just one of those things to where we're just going to have to settle for something else until Sega just kind of shapes up a bit, right? And this game, Hover Revolt of Gamers, from what I understand, is actually a pretty good game. I mean, obviously, it's an independent studio. They can't do as much as maybe Sega could do if they decided to actually put their full effort into a Jet Grind Radio or Jet Set Radio. But at the same time, I think it's a good consolation for a lot of people out there. You're going to have some nice crossplay. You have some online multiplayer, and this is the best that we got for right now until Sega kind of, you know, shapes things up. But I'm pretty sure that Sega's like, you know what, I understand you guys want all this, but here, you can have some Sonic. That's pretty much Sega's MO at this point, which is, you know, it is what it is. At this point, I've came to grips with certain companies. It just is what it is, but at the same time, this is still a good game. So hopefully everyone can check it out once it does drop on the Nintendo Switch, or you can check out the PC version right at this point too, and play with friends with PC, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. You'll be able to play online with everyone. And I've seen firsthand how crossplay really helps, especially with stuff like Fortnite. And we also have crossplay on Rocket League. That's been a big help for the PE arena, so it's all good there. So what do you guys think about Hover Revolt of Gamers getting crossplay with the Xbox One and the PC with the Nintendo Switch? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming page. Consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emails via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.